Right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of my WWE 2K19 Universe mode. This was meant to be out yesterday, but due to the fact that I was extremely hungover, it wasn't, so I'm doing it today. And I'm going to try and do SmackDown today as well, so I get a double episode out. But just try to make sure that the actual stream is working for this, because my phone is being my phone and not working properly. Here we go. But as you know, this is the go home show of Raw before Backlash. Take a look at the calendar, we'll show you that. And then we've got 6 huge matches tonight. First of all, we're going to have handicap matches. Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey have to partner up to take on the Riott Squad. All 5 of these women will be in the Fatal 5-Way at Backlash for the Raw Women's Championship. Following that, we won the semi-final for the Universal Championship tournament. Aleister Black will take on Drew McIntyre. And then we've got Jeff Hardy versus Rowe and Matt Hardy versus Hanson. Both these teams warming up for their Raw Tag Team Championship match, which the Hardy Boys obviously will take on the War Raiders. And then Fatal 4-Way elimination match to determine who will face Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship at Backlash. Batista, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns, aka the quarterfinalist losers from last week. And then main event, a big match between Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe, the other semi-final of this tournament. And obviously the winner will face the winner of Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre at Backlash for the Universal Championship. So without any further ado, we're going to get into it. So it's a big show for the Go Home show. And then we've got the Go Home show SmackDown coming up either later today or tomorrow, depending on if
First match of the night.
I can bother, really, to be honest with you.
Like
make sure everything is set up as it should be.
For our handicap match.
Without further ado, let's load in to the starter match.
Because up next is a match where you want strategy and the odds in your favor. We have a team led by a real fan favorite.
Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey. We've got to try and coexist here just for tonight against the Riott Squad. I don't know if they'll be able to, though. All 5 of these women are going to be in that championship match. And the Riott Squad, we've discussed, and it's every woman for themselves at Backlash, but they're going to remain united until the night. As for Sasha and Ronda, I don't even know what's going to happen with them. I guess we'll see in this match if anything happens. So I'm hoping to get Backlash done sometime this week. If everything goes to plan. Anyway, here comes the legit boss, Sasha Banks, opening Raw.
The following contest is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Former women's champion in her own right, of course. Sasha Banks. You'd love to hold that Raw gold again.
She knows how to back it up. If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator. Corey, I don't
Sasha
understand
Banks
what your issues are with Sasha
looks
Banks.
ready.
She's one of the all-time greats.
And she's got an incredible tag team partner tonight. For once, it's not Bayley, but it is the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
There is only one.
Ronda looks ready. The crowd are ready for Ronda.
Ronda Rousey.
But what an opening to Monday Night Raw. Got the boss and the baddest woman on the planet on the same team.
California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is.
As well, if you can hear me breathing or sniffing or whatever, I'm not feeling too great. Still, well, it's not the hangover anymore, it's just I've got hay fever and stuff. But anyway, here comes the Riott Squad, defeating a team of Dana Brooke, Carmella and Naomi last week to earn this match, or to earn the way into the Raw Women's Championship match. This is just a warm-up, more or less.
WWE could use a little anarchy. Would you agree, fellas?
Personally, I think the Riott Squad need more numbers,
I get nervous whenever these three are around.
especially as they come against two of the best women on the Raw roster. Of course, the Riott Squad talented in their own right, but haven't really had, I don't know, not really as big of names as Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks. I'd be interested to see who starts the match. There's Sasha Banks. Is you start off against Ruby Riott? Okay. Will Banks and Rousey be able to coexist, or will it be Riott Squad capitalising on some miscommunication? Possibly. I don't know what's going to happen. The Riott Squad have organised themselves for Backlash. Will Sasha and Ronda be able to coexist tonight? And then, I don't know, whatever happens at Backlash happens at Backlash. They can go at each other as much as they like. Back suplex by Sasha Banks. Now Sasha. Try to drop kick to Ruby Riott, who reverses it. Current first lock now. Sasha being dragged to the Riott Squad corner. And then comes Sarah Logan.
Well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on
Double hip toss. Ah, the double kick. If you're any of these five women, you don't want to take too much damage. Oh, knees to the face by Sarah Logan. You don't want to take too much damage from any of these women. Just the fact that your match is in just 6 days.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have
Sarah Logan keeping control here.
But John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior. Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members.
Sarah just stomping Sasha here. Sasha needs to try and make it to Ronda.
Defeat John Cena.
Sasha Banks. Suplex. And she goes tagging Ronda. And she just taunts.
Remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999?
Taunts in front of Ronda. Now the tag.
He told everybody he'd go up against
Interested by the boss. She taunted Ronda at first and then decided to tag in. And here comes the baddest woman on the planet. And this is what you have to be afraid of if you're the Riott Squad at Backlash. It's what you have to be afraid of if you're Riott Squad tonight, to be honest. You don't want your arm being destroyed. 6 nights before possibly one of your biggest matches ever.
And those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges? No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little
Ronda thrown into the corner by Logan.
Hall of Famers here.
Uh-oh. Neck breaker. Ronda is in trouble here. In comes Liv Morgan. And down goes Liv Morgan. Ronda shoulder tackle. Off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog by Ronda. Catches the arm and Liv Morgan with a strong right hand. Looking for a kick to the legs of Ronda, who has it scouted. A fierce right hand. You don't get on the end of a right hand from Ronda Rousey. Might not end well for you.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier.
Ronda
And he also made quite a name
using a
for
trick
himself.
from our friend Shayna Baszler's book here.
Seeing as he's well over 5
Stomping on the arm.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant battle
Smart move
came at WrestleMania
by best
2,
woman on the planet
when he
to
last
keep going for the
eliminated
arms.
members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that
But she has to remember she's got Sasha Banks in the corner. This isn't just a solo match for Ronda, what she's used to. I mean, she made her debut in a tag team match in real life, so she's somewhat familiar with tag team matches, but she has to remember she doesn't have to do this all on her own. Ronda Rousey Doesn't look like she needs any help right now. German suplex out of the corner to Liv Morgan. And Ruby Riott. Oh, bursting him with the clothesline. Ronda stops Ruby in the tracks, but a fierce right hand by Ruby here. Ruby, one of the underdogs, could actually sneak possibly a championship win. I don't know. She's proven herself right now that she deserves to be in the match, as have the other members of the Riott squad. Just for hanging with Rousey and Sasha. In fact, probably the Riott squad have wrestled longer than Rousey, but just due to Rousey's big name factor, there's a reason that she's been regarded so highly as. If that makes sense, basically what I'm trying to say. The big names has been regarded highly since the beginning. Right with a knee. Snap suplex. If I was Ronda, I'd make a tag to my partner, but Ronda can't right now.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant.
Right, squad's getting their shots in on Ronda. Clothesline to Ruby.
In more handicap matches than Big Show guys.
And now Sasha coming back in. No taunting from Ronda, just a straight tag. Double knees to Ruby Riott. Swinging net breaker.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in
Ruby Riott blocking the right.
hundreds of handicap matches.
Try to get another member of the Riott squad in. Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win.
Look at his double team, but Ruby Riott says she wants to tag, not double team. Liv, let's go. German suplex blocked by Sasha. No right hand. The Riott squad leader. Russian leg sweep by Banks.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous.
Banks is going to allow the tag.
Of course,
Liv Morgan coming in.
The Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show guys.
Sasha and Liv now in the middle of the ring. Right hands. And the neck breaker. Will Liv Morgan be bankrupt?
She goes for the quick pin. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were
Hook
saying.
out and Liv kicks out.
Like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches.
Sasha with the hair planting Liv.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on
All these
SmackDown
women
back
want
in July
momentum.
2000?
Swinging net breaker now by Sasha.
MVP Vladimir Kozlov.
All these women want momentum heading into Backlash. All these women want to be Raw Women's Champion. Well, one of them will be. And now Sasha. Got Liv Morgan in trouble here. Going up top. And knees to Liv. And that could spell the end here for the Riott squad.
She goes for the cover. Not enough to end this one.
Sorry, what?
We're looking at complete domination
Liv
here.
Morgan kicks out from the knees. Right hand now by the boss.
Slam.
It may take more than what we expected to keep down the Riott squad. I mean, the Riotts managed to defeat 3 of the best last week in Dana Brooke, Carmella and Naomi, and now Liv Morgan has Sasha in trouble. Oh, choke on Sasha.
She can close the door here.
She can win this match right now. She could tap out the boss. Sasha pushing Morgan away. A drop kick. We're going to the outside, and Ronda, now the legal woman. I don't know if Liv Morgan knows this, but she's about to find out. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Right, it's got to fight their own here. Morgan going for the arm. Interesting strategy here. Giving Ronda a taste of her own medicine. And the neck crank. And this isn't going well. The team of Boss and Baddest Woman. I don't know, that's not a name I'm gonna have. No, just shouldn't your names. But Ronda takes down Liv Morgan and chops the arm. Excuse me, who said you could leave? Liv Morgan. Oh! Double knees. And Sasha breaks it up. So what's happened here? Okay. Sasha gets a pasting. Liv Morgan now just going to work.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds. I think my favorite Andre
Liv was distracted. Now Ronda.
Rousey's done playing. Look at the look in her eyes.
Samoan drop.
A Samoan drop. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. The night could be over for Liv Morgan.
Morgan fighting out. Oh!
Versus it.
Zigzag style maneuver. Liv Morgan is definitely on her form tonight. She's taking a lot of punishment, but she won't let herself be defeated by Rousey or Banks. Anything she can to try and get a victory here for the Riott Squad, and it hasn't worked yet. Knee to the back. And Ronda needs to make a tag to Sasha. Morgan not allowing it to happen. Ronda tags anyway, and now Liv Morgan's going to face the wrath of Sasha Banks again. Drop kick. And Sarah Logan now coming in. Sasha Banks. Scoop slam. Top rope. Goes the boss. Double knees by Sarah Logan.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999?
Sasha Banks taken down. Sarah Logan. And now Sasha. Clotheslines. And a drop kick.
Every ounce of that one. This could be over.
And Sarah Logan could be about to go bankrupt. Cover.
This is it. This could do it. No, kick out. She's still
Sarah
in
Logan
this one.
fights out.
She's got her. What do we got here?
Fireman's carry takeover by Logan. You got to give credit to Riott Squad here. They're fighting hard. Big boot by Sarah Logan. And Ronda's asking for a tag once again, but stops from Sarah Logan.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Is it Sasha Banks isn't able to make a tag and just dropping her down on the ropes. You thought this would be unfair to the Riott Squad. They have to face two of the best on Raw, but they made it completely even here.
She could be out of this contest. If she's not careful, she's going to end up on the wrong end of this handicap match. It looks to me like she reverses out of it, and not a second too soon. Close call there. She goes down.
Banks trying out the Riott Squad's corner. For Ruby Riott. The cheap shot.
She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself
Still
wide
stunned.
open here.
He goes for Sarah Logan. Catapulting her into the ropes.
Big reversal for her there.
Break the eyes by Logan. Fisherman suplex on Sasha, who kicks out.
So I think she's got something left here. Yeah, well, Sasha is surviving on heart and the skin of her teeth, but she's still battling. Here we go, back inside the ring.
Sarah Logan going outside. I think she's thinking of getting a weapon, but she's given time now for Sasha to make a tag to Ronda, and that's not what you want here. And Ronda ready to go.
I don't know how much more
Sarah
these
Logan
superstars can take, guys.
You'd have to think something's
Reversing Ronda, now taking Ronda to the right squad corner, but Ronda refuses. The power of the baddest woman on the planet.
Ronda Rousey's done
And out of nowhere, and the armbar has come in.
She can pick up the win.
Will
here,
Ronda
guys.
lock it in?
Ronda
She
Rousey,
will.
This might be it. Oh my, this one is over. How is Sarah Logan gonna survive?
But how the... Okay. Maybe that wasn't the armbar, maybe it was a armbar.
Yeah, but it's
An
gonna
armbar.
just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Kick to the gut of Logan.
Uh-oh, look at this.
No Ronda. Oh, the suplex is blocked. Sarah Logan. Gonna make a tag. And so is Ronda Rousey back to Sasha Banks.
I don't care how tough you are.
Drop kick.
And she's knocked off her feet.
And a second one.
Surprise, Michael.
And a third.
Oh, great height.
Sasha Banks. Turning Ruby around. Backstabber. Bank statement.
That right there is why they call her the boss.
Will Ruby tap?
For some reason, she lets it go.
Sasha
Did you ever
lets go.
stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Shining Wizard now to Ruby. And will Sasha try a second time? Yes, she will. Another attempt. And the bank statement.
That right there.
And this time Ruby has no choice.
You don't want to get locked into that move.
An unbelievable handicap.
Sasha
match
Banks
victory.
and Ronda Rousey come on top. Is Sasha managing to tap out Ruby Riott? Will we see the same
Matches in WWE history.
at Backlash? Remember that the Fatal 5-Way will be an elimination match, as all fail matches are. Anything above a triple threat will always be elimination. If you don't know that by now, you never will. That's one of the rules.
This match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here
Sasha and Ronda
Sasha
putting the
Banks
differences aside long enough to defeat the Riott Squad, but
And that's the win to
a
start
Backlash will be a different story.
If this match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for
Sasha
an
Banks
amazing
taps out
evening.
Ruby Riott,
Believe it or not, that's just the
and that
beginning,
sets the
folks.
tone heading
Stay
in
tuned
to
for
Backlash.
more
But up next,
great action.
I can't remember what we have. We have Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre in a semi-final match in the Universal Championship Tournament.
Versus a formidable opponent.
Let's do it.
Semi-finals of the Universal Championship Tournament will be held tonight. We've got the first one. The winner of this will be one half of the Universal Championship match. It's a big reward at the end of this match. And then the main event, of course, the winner of that will be the other half of the Universal Championship match. Who will be Universal Champion? Oh, here we go. The Dutch Destroyer. Aleister Black. And Aleister Black is on quite a road to the semi-finals. If we go back here and take a look at the names he's beaten so far. In the round of 16, he defeated Dean Ambrose. And in the quarter-final, he defeated Bobby Lashley. So, a few big names here, but he's got his biggest challenge yet tonight against the Scottish Psychopath. But Aleister Black is a man that I believe that could actually be Universal Champion. And you have to think now, Dean Ambrose is the United States Champion. And Aleister Black pinned him on the first show. Maybe if this doesn't work out, maybe Aleister Black has a,
That's what makes Aleister Black
I don't know,
so
maybe a
dangerous.
United States title
Man who
match.
went undefeated
He has beaten the current champion,
competition for an entire year
but
before winning the
I mean,
NXT
that was before he was champion, so I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is Aleister Black could win the semi-finals, and he could be into Backlash as one half of the Universal Championship match.
And the sole of his foot is tattooed on the body of others. One of the most dangerous strikers.
Here comes the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And as we shape up the Backlash card,
This man is a real force.
this man
Drew McIntyre.
could be in the main event, or one of the main events. This could be a double main event, I guess. I don't know which one I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to put the Universal title match on last, or the WWE title match. I was going to have a vote for it, but I don't know how many people actually vote in it, so
And his opponent,
I might just leave it.
Scotland,
Pick myself, I guess.
weighing in at
But anyway,
254 pounds,
on the last episode, on the last main roster episode, which will technically 205 live, I'll announce the Backlash card. Of course, I'll do it again on the day of Backlash,
McIntyre's made it his mission to
because that means everything will be in place.
WWE. You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away. He got a new attitude. And now he's back, bigger and badder than ever, with a vengeance.
Drew McIntyre is an uncrowned world champion, obviously. He always said, or Vince McMahon always said that Drew McIntyre would be a future world champion. I don't know if you meant this version of McIntyre, but it's getting closer to happening. With the run that the Scottish Psychopath has gone, now he's got to defeat the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black. McIntyre with the upper hand in the power game, as you'd expect. Down to one knee goes Aleister Black. McIntyre still hooking the arm. And Aleister Black frees his arm. McIntyre again in control, but Aleister Black with his speed go behind McIntyre. McIntyre snapmare takedown into a headlock. Aleister Black got the arm now behind McIntyre's head. This is not, I didn't really expect this from McIntyre. I didn't expect so much chain wrestling. It's more of a brutal sort of type, powerful. I believe Aleister Black was going for a suplex there. McIntyre told him where to shove his suplex, and McIntyre takes down Aleister Black with a clothesline. An inverted suplex to Black. I think we know he's got momentum early on here. Drew McIntyre abdominal stretch. But it's too early for Black to be worn down yet. He fights out. Hip toss.
When Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was
Taking down McIntyre. McIntyre avoiding the stomp. In the corner now. After being hit by Aleister Black. McIntyre and Black try to work each other out, I guess. Shoulder tackle to Aleister Black. Might keep him down.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's
McIntyre not intent. Nice punishment so far. Face first goes Aleister Black.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names.
Another inverted suplex.
Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names if you ask me.
Drew McIntyre
He's in trouble here.
calling up Aleister Black. Aleister Black getting up, but oh, he's playing possum.
What made him think that was a good
McIntyre
idea?
fell for it. Aleister Black Dropped on the knee, gutbuster by McIntyre. And now just deadlifting the Dutch Destroyer. Slamming him. And Aleister Black, like I said, he's got his toughest test yet here against Drew McIntyre.
Tag made here. Uh-oh, this is
Power bomb by Drew. And inverted DDT plants Aleister Black. McIntyre's in complete control here. If you're McIntyre, you want to get this over as quickly as possible so you're in tip-top condition for Backlash. If you're Aleister Black, you need to try and turn this around as quick as you can so you're in tip-top condition for Backlash. Obviously, you want a quick victory in the semi-finals. Keep yourself fresh for the final. But I don't think either of these men are going to be going without any scars. Any battle wounds, and McIntyre drops Aleister Black on the ropes. And now taunts. Maybe not the smartest move by McIntyre, but Aleister Black only just getting to his feet now. Flatliner by McIntyre. This is a brutal side of McIntyre we haven't seen since before he came back. Obviously he came back a couple of years ago, got a new attitude, and now we've seen this more brutal side to McIntyre, this more aggressive side.
Drew McIntyre faltering some, but it's going to take a
McIntyre try to fight back, and he does.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step
Oh, Jesus Christ, that could take anyone out their boots. Now McIntyre calling Aleister Black to his feet.
He's close to being done here.
Here we go. Air raid siren.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. That slam just brought this entire
And Drew
arena to its
McIntyre
feet.
does not let Aleister Black have a moment in this match. Aleister Black tried to get something going early, but
Back in from the apron.
now Drew McIntyre just toying around with the Dutch Destroyer. Doesn't look anything like a Destroyer right now.
Finish.
And Drew McIntyre.
Double under.
Future shock to Aleister Black.
And he manages to get the shoulder up.
Black gets the shoulder up.
Back must have helped Black kick out there.
I'm not sure how he's got a shoulder up, but he has. Drew trying to flatliner again, but Black started coming this time. And this could be Aleister Black's opportunity. Suplex. And he's just taunting McIntyre now, the way McIntyre was taunting when he was down.
What a stomp. Good grief.
It's going to take a lot
Here he
to get
goes.
McIntyre down, but Black
This one's
is
over.
determined.
I think this is the
Oh
beginning of
no!
this.
Nice reversal by
Needs to dig
McIntyre.
down deep and fast.
Aleister Black tried to fight back in this match, but McIntyre, his shot wasn't happening, and a clothesline to the outside now.
He needs to find a way to regroup.
Drew McIntyre. Maybe just be too much of a force for Aleister Black
I wouldn't be surprised if he
to stop, I guess.
through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Into the apron now.
Up against the barrier.
Once again into the barricade, and head first off the barricade goes Aleister Black. Black tried everything he can to fight back in here. Repeated kicks.
He wants no part of the
Brought
outside.
McIntyre back into the ring, and he may have an opportunity here.
Harsh impact.
Knee by Black.
That one grounds him. I didn't realize he
Grounds
had such a
McIntyre.
good jaw.
And now back to work on the arm. But it's Drew's strength if he continues working on the arm. Might be a smart idea for Black to continue that plan, kicking down McIntyre.
Beginning to look a little uneasy. He needs to find a way
Drew.
to get on the offensive, guys.
It's as if he's not been hit at all. Clothesline wipes out Aleister Black once again. And this is a different McIntyre to the one that joined WWE 10 years ago. This is a McIntyre who means business. McIntyre who could be world champion. German suplex tip by Black, blocked by McIntyre.
What's he got in mind?
Northern Lights suplex.
He caught him slipping.
Now Drew.
Control. What's he gonna do with it? What is
He's got Aleister Black right where he wants him now.
dangerous spot for him
On
to
the
be.
top rope.
Figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
The Scottish Psychopath. Vertical suplex, stalling it for as long as he can. Brings Aleister Black down to earth. And that might as well be it. But McIntyre not giving up. Another abdominal stretch. Aleister Black has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment tonight, and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon if Drew McIntyre can help it. Although Aleister Black needs to stop fighting now. Aleister Black just needs to maybe take this loss and move on. But of course, he, like everyone else in this tournament, wants to be Universal Champion. He powers out with the hip toss. Aleister Black stomping on McIntyre. Kicking him back down. Springboard. Just overshot it slightly, but he's able to get back up. And now he's in the corner. I think he was lined up for that bicycle knee strike that he loves to deliver. McIntyre refusing to stay down. McIntyre catching the leg and a powerbomb. That's the problem with Drew. You can't get him back up. You have to keep him down as much as you can. Another shoulder tackle. Oh, jawbreaker reversal by Black. And Rainbuster. And then McIntyre in perfect position. Knee strike by Black. Another stomp. Taking him down once again. The cover. McIntyre fights out, but he got a 2 from it. I'm not sure what Aleister Black's game plan needs to be now. Maybe hit that black mass as soon as he can. He's just working on the arms of McIntyre, trying to weaken them, which I guess that's a smart idea too in principle, but
Great job escaping, trying to turn.
He's going for the black mass, but McIntyre able to counter, and that's the problem with McIntyre. You can just counter out of nowhere, and he's lining up Black. The Claymore. And the ropes save Black. And now Drew's only annoyed at that. Shoulder tackle to the back by McIntyre. Jesus Christ. McIntyre thought he had his final place booked there with the Claymore, but too close to the ropes. And now he's angry, but he can't let the anger get the better of him here. He gets disqualified. He doesn't get a match at Backlash. Splash misses by McIntyre. Black looking to take advantage. McIntyre able to fight out despite missing that splash. Oh my days. I never want to be on the receiving end of a McIntyre right hand, I'll tell you that much. Either's right hands are probably much worse, but McIntyre's looks bad enough and I don't even want to be involved with anyone worse than his. Surfboard stretch and kicking him back down. And Aleister Black may have messed with the wrong man here. Maybe not though. Oh, kitchen sink by Aleister Black. And it may just be a matter of time before a Dutch Destroyer becomes Universal Champion. Still got one more match to go if he beats McIntyre, but at the moment it looks about 50-50 in this match. I'd say McIntyre had the most control, but Aleister Black able to fight back a little bit. Or it was anyway before McIntyre brings him out the corner. Inverted Alabama slam. And that might as well be it, to be honest with you. That's an absolute horror of a move. Aleister Black able to fight out. Back to punishment to the head. Lining up Black for that Claymore. McIntyre has just lost it here. The referee needs to step in. Relentless with his knees. Aleister Black able to fight back though. And he could be lining up McIntyre once again for that knee strike. He is. This time McIntyre wise to it. And the Glasgow kiss. The Glasgow kiss by Drew McIntyre. And Aleister Black kicks out. I don't know what McIntyre feels he has to do now. I don't know what that noise was I just made either. Kitchen sink once again by Black.
Down he goes. That'll do it every time.
Both these men fighting for Universal Championship match at Backlash. This could be another 2-hour plus episode if I'm being honest with you.
He's almost got him.
Black misses the high risk maneuver.
What are you thinking about some tag team
Power
action?
bomb.
It's gonna be
McIntyre
too quick
reversed
for
by
him there.
Black. That's Black DDT going straight for the cover. Jesus Christ, it 1 count of a DDT. Slap by Black. Now as Drew gets the ropes and just pushing the ropes back into McIntyre here.
They have to be on fumes right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Back suplex by Black. Is he really going to line it up again? Drew might have another counter to it. Black needs to watch out here.
Nobody controls the pace
Drew
of
does
the
avoid it.
match quite like this guy.
And he catches Black. Air raid siren.
Attack to the back. Here's his moment, Michael. He could finish
Cover.
it right here. Too close for cover. Just when you thought it was over.
Are you kidding me? What is this guy made of? McIntyre picking up Black.
He's fighting back here.
Black catches a DDT.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Into the corner with McIntyre now back, stomping away. Black was thinking about a knee strike, but McIntyre got up.
What do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. As a
Into the
WWE
corner goes
superstar,
Black.
ever have those thoughts of self-doubt?
Oh, it's not gonna be good.
Uh-oh. Brainbuster.
Jeez, that was nasty.
Momentum clearly in his corner.
And Black busts McIntyre open. Holy Christ. I don't think we've seen that since McIntyre came back up to the main roster. But now Aleister Black.
Harsh impact. I knew it was
Oh,
only a matter of time. Drew McIntyre really needs
Drew
to
McIntyre
dig deep and
is about to be on the end of Black
But
Mass.
can he follow up here?
But does Aleister Black have enough to make the cover? Into the pin. 1, 2. How though? McIntyre kicking out of Black Mass. We've seen Aleister Black kick out of the Future Shock, so it shouldn't be a shock. And a powerbomb now has turned it all around, and it looks as if McIntyre is lining up for it once again. Black's had luck on his side once to get out of this, but not this time. Aleister Black receives the Claymore, and Drew McIntyre will be fighting for the Universal Championship. What a physical match. It had everything, it had all the big moves, and knee strikes from Black. Of course a Black Mass as well, but it wasn't enough to keep McIntyre down. It took 2 Claymores in the end. One of the Claymores was too close to the ropes, and that's what saved Aleister Black. But that one was center of the ring. It busted Black open.
All night long. One of the great
And in the end,
matches I've ever been able to watch.
Drew McIntyre is victorious. Aleister Black kicked up everything that was thrown at him. But once it was a Claymore in the center of the ring,
Here's your winner, Drew McIntyre.
it was McIntyre's match.
To start the show. And you just know the rest of the card is
But McIntyre's taking a lot of punishment. What shape will he be in for Backlash? He's busted open. He's got 6 days to recover. And he will face the winner of tonight's main event. He will face either Brock Lesnar or Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship. But up next, we've got well, a double header, I guess, because we've got Jeff Hardy taking on Rowe and then Matt Hardy taking on Hanson. With both War Raiders coming down to the ring separately, but that's just what's happening. Of course, these two teams will face each other for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Backlash. But it's a matter of who can get momentum. And here comes Jeff.
Oh, man. The excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half a Team Extreme. The charismatic.
Will we see the Hardy Boys with yet another Tag Team Championship? Or will we see the War Raiders claim their first on the main roster? We'll find out in the Backlash, I guess. Well, not I guess, we will find out at Backlash. But tonight, we'll find out who the best singles competitors are within the team, which is an interesting, intriguing sort of way of going about things. So, like I said, we've got sort of double whammy here. We've got Jeff Hardy taking on Rowe, and then after this, we'll have Matt Hardy going one-on-one with Hanson. Following that will be the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match to determine Dean Ambrose's challenger at Backlash. And in the main event, Brock Lesnar takes on Samoa Joe to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the Universal Championship. So a big show still to come here. I don't mean Paul White. Here comes one half of the War Raiders. It's going to seem weird. He didn't come out alone. But here he is. Now known as... Actually, I don't know who's who, to be honest, in Light anymore. I've kind of given up on the War Raiders because WWE seems to have done as well. So one's called Ivar and one's called Eric. I'm pretty sure Ivar is Hanson and Eric is Rowe. But I'm going to refer to them as Rowe and Hanson. They could have at least, even if they're changing the name to the Viking Raiders, they could have kept Rowe and Hanson. I don't see what the problem with those names were. I'm really upset about how it's gone for the War Raiders. Because next game they'll be the Viking Raiders. Next game they'll be Ivar and Eric. And that makes me a little bit upset. To be honest with you, I might see if they have any customs that are just Rowe and Hanson and then put all the movesets and stuff on them. You get a war chant here from the Raw crowd. We don't have PG, we don't mince words. These guys are the War Raiders. Hell, if I could have them as War Machine, these guys would be War Machine. These guys are War Raiders. No PG boundaries. On Monday Night Raw, you saw it from the last match. Both Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black busted open. And Jeff Hardy going straight after Rowe. And that's the way you have to go after the War Raiders. Forearm and a drop kick avoided by Rowe.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Rowe and Hardy just brawling right now. Jeff Hardy not really wants to brawl. He's more of a high flyer, but he'll do what he needs to do. Jeff Hardy, leg drop, just catches Rowe. I believe the heel of Jeff Hardy's boot cut Rowe in the face. That might hurt even more than the standard leg drop. Hardy looking for a powerbomb, but Rowe cancelling it out with his own strength. A roll-up attempt now by Rowe. Ropes for Jeff. And now vertical suplex.
WWE, Rowe and his partner Hanson have
The smaller
dominated
half of
tag
the War
team
Raiders.
scene, but guys, that really shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody
Knee by
who's
Rowe.
followed his career before WWE.
And knees to the back. Jeff can't let himself be in too bad a shape for Backlash, otherwise it could be curtains for the Hardys. Splash by Jeff.
He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting. Following up on
Now
what Mike
flatliner.
said about Rowe's career prior to WWE,
And Rowe
Rowe spent years becoming a force not just in the United
in
States,
trouble now against Jeff Hardy.
Anyone
Forearm.
practically every stop along the way. But this is the big
Then
leagues
knee
now.
by Rowe,
Believe me,
fighting back into
his
this match.
domination won't be quite as easy as it may have in the past.
The War Raiders can pin both Hardy Boys tonight. That will be momentum. Although likewise, if the Hardys
That's a takedown.
can pin the War Raiders, I don't know if they'll be able to do a headlock now by Hardy on Rowe. We know that War Raiders are a dominant force in the tag division, but maybe not so dominant on their own. That's what we're testing tonight. We know Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy can hold their own in singles matches. Jeff Hardy's been a world champion on 3 occasions in WWE. Not to mention the times he's been champion outside of WWE as well, but we don't mention that because we're in this WWE universe. Rowe send the ropes into Jeff Hardy's throat again. Kick to the arm. Jesus Christ. You don't want to let Rowe get advantage because he will keep that advantage for a while. And Jeff Hardy's learning that firsthand. He's experiencing what the War Raider can bring. And now cover by Rowe. Jeff with a kick out.
Way too early. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. What a stomp.
And the War Raiders,
Oh, that hurt.
or
Knee
well,
to
at
the
least Rowe has brought war to Jeff Hardy tonight thus far. Jeff doing his best to fight back. Knee.
Reversal from Jeff Hardy.
Second rope.
He knows he's in
Calling
trouble.
Rowe up.
He doesn't
Who's
look
still,
too
I think,
eager
a bit
to get
stunned
up.
from that
And I
knee.
don't blame him.
Hardy delivered.
He's looking a little
Axe
weary
handle.
here. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys. Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to.
Clubbing blow blocked by Rowe. The clubbing blow of his own.
News for him
Jeff Hardy.
is that he
Bulls
still
rush in.
appears to be in a better place.
Now Jeff Hardy. Leg drop.
Back of the neck.
The back of the neck of Rowe. And the flatliner, it gets it this time, and Rowe busted up. He won't be happy about that. And Jeff Hardy now with elbows.
Oh boy, he is
And he's
rolling.
calling Rowe to his feet.
Better stay right where he is.
Twist of fate.
He might have just ended the.
He's going for the pin. And there's a kick at it, too.
Still too
And
fresh.
Rowe fights out of the twist of fate. That's not a good sign for either Hardy brother. Especially seeing as that's Matt Hardy's main finisher.
Spot to be in right now for Jeff Hardy.
If anyone can get back in this, it's
Snapmare takedown by Rowe.
Recover from this.
And a headlock.
Charismatic Enigma needs to solve this predicament.
Jeff Hardy needs to get out of this situation sooner rather than later. His headlock will be sapping the strength from Jeff. Jeff able to fight out.
These superstars have tried
Crossbody.
They have something left
Covered
to
off
lose.
it.
They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
And
In the
Rowe
end, they
digging
fall
down
out of it.
deep
Wow, what's
to
it
get
going
out.
take?
Jeff Hardy has taken the fight to Rowe, but Rowe's giving it back just as much. And there goes Jeff Hardy's blood. Oh, rolling over for the knee. And that could spell victory here for Rowe. Jeff Hardy quick to counter, quick to kick out. Now Rowe, what's he got planned for Jeff?
Counter here. Oh boy.
Whatever it was countered. And Jeff Hardy, I think he was going for some sort of high risk maneuver there. It's blocked by Rowe. Jeff with the right hand and a crossbody.
He has him right where he wants him.
And he's calling up Rowe once again.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Twist of fate once again.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Jeff should be capitalizing on the twist of fate instead of talking to the fans here, especially against Rowe. But I don't think Jeff wants to let his move go here. He's going to try it again. And it looks like it's going to be a success this time. Throwing Rowe to the outside. Blood running down his face. Drop kick for the ropes to Rowe from Jeff. And that could be the victory here. Jeff just trying to get Rowe in as quick as he can. Try to get himself in as quick as he can. Make the cover. Will Rowe stay down for the 3?
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, that was a close call.
And he won. The ref took a... I would say ref took a little while to count there, but also Jeff Hardy took a little longer to get back in. Hardy now just wearing down Rowe with a headlock. And the loss of blood from Rowe might help Jeff Hardy in this situation, and it does. Rowe blocks. Running knee, but Rowe down, and Jeff Hardy managed to keep up.
He might have it. Oh, nasty impact. I knew it was only
Take down, atomic drop, and now Jeff Hardy dropping the legs, and a drop kick. Now Jeff calling Rowe up once again.
Lands this and he is done.
And a twist of fate.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
And Rowe is in perfect position. Will Jeff Hardy be able to pull it off here?
Jeff Hardy's not going to finish this.
Swanton is not going to connect.
Here he goes.
But Rowe does.
Shoulders onto that.
And it could be a victory.
Looking to catch him off guard
but-
there, I guess. Oh, that was close.
Jeff Hardy fights out. And Rowe's learning a lot about Jeff Hardy here, that he will not go down easy. But Rowe doesn't like it when they go down easy. Rowe wants a fight. And out of Jeff Hardy, he's getting one. Another cover now by the War Raider, the ref. Making the count. Jeff still in it.
How'd he do that?
Knee to the back.
Here we go a second time.
This time, Rowe going for the knee strike, and Jeff knew it was coming. Twist of fate. He's got another opportunity here. Will this be the victory for Jeff Hardy? Swanton, this time it connects, and Rowe will be on the losing end. And that's 1 up for the Hardy Boys. What a grueling match.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Jeff Hardy and Rowe hit everything they could this match. Hit their whole run shots, twist of fate aplenty. Attempts at Swanton bomb originally blocked by Rowe. But Jeff Hardy managing to fight out of everything that Rowe gave. Rowe hits finisher, I believe it's called Death Row. And tried that running knee again. Jeff Hardy countering, twist of fate, Swanton bomb, and a victory for the Hardy Boys. You gotta remember that Jeff's brother Matt is in action straight after this. And the Hardy Boys are gonna have both of them to win if they want to get the momentum. Matt Hardy's got a slightly more difficult task in having the bigger War Raider to fight. We were just talking about how Matt Hardy had the bigger challenge here. And that's not only in size. Although, well, I guess mostly it is in size, I can't really lie. But he's got to have the win now to keep Hardy's boys' momentum intact. If Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy can pin both members of the War Raiders in separate matches, then they might have the upper hand in the tag team department. And here comes Woken Matt.
Oh no.
Just because he's back with Jeff Hardy doesn't mean he stopped being Woken. Here comes Matt Hardy.
This fool.
And to be honest, this match will be as hard for Hanson as it is for Matt Hardy, because Matt Hardy might just take the shots, and I don't know, really, to be honest. I don't know what Matt Hardy will do in this state of mind. But Woken Matt Hardy, he's got to try and defeat Hanson here.
You do not possess the mental capacity to be woken. You're but merely
As you just saw, Jeff Hardy managed to defeat Rowe of the War Raiders. But this is a different task. This is Hanson, the bigger, stronger, possibly even more athletic member of the War Raiders. Now, I don't like to differentiate them because they're both incredible athletes. But Hanson, for his size, Hanson, for his size, might just edge out Rowe for athleticism.
more experienced member of the War Raiders, trained by the great killer Kowalski.
Hanson, the more experienced member of the War Raiders. Matt Hardy, the older of the Hardy Boys, I believe. So it kind of makes sense that we have this match. The Woken Matt Hardy definitely has a challenge ahead of him, an uphill task. Jeff Hardy and Rowe are probably maybe equal, but this isn't equal. Rowe definitely stronger. Oh, both fools rushed in there and nobody got the better of it. And now a test of strength of Hanson, are you sure? The delete chants heard from the crowd for the other match. We heard war, so even the fans can't pick who they want to be tag team champions. Oh, clubbing right hand.
Hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything. Why does it always
Well,
look
Hardy's
like
still
Matt Hardy's
recovering.
having some sort of breakdown? I think the word you were looking for, Saxton, is woken. Because we are
Hardy trying to fight back here against Hanson's. I don't know if it's going to be a task that he will complete, or if it's a task that won't be completed. Will Matt Hardy be deleted in this match? Is the real question. That would be one of the commentators' cringy questions. Will Matt Hardy be deleted by Hanson or something? I don't know who Matt Hardy is, to be honest with you, but so it's interesting. But Hanson, back suplex, and this is not where you want to be in it with any War Raider, really, but especially with Hanson. I mean, there's only two of them, and one of them's been defeated tonight. Will the other be on the losing end? Or will Hanson be able to get some momentum back for the War Raiders? Neck crank by Hanson. For some War Raiders, former NXT Tag Team Champions, defeating the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, who incidentally earned a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match at Backlash. I'm sorry if there's any lag, by the way, guys. It's kind of bad weather outside. Nothing really I can do much about that. Knee for Hardy's head.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys.
Every time Matt Hardy tries to fight back in, Hanson's like, no. More knees, and Hardy down on the canvas once again. Off the ropes goes Hanson with a splash. And there's no war chants or delete chants. Just silence at how, I don't know how well Hanson is doing against Matt Hardy. Hardy's been wrestling a hell of a lot longer. Now Matt Hardy going for the arm. Smart decision, means Hanson can't do those power moves as well as he'd like. And Hanson can't seem to break out of this. Hanson can't seem to find the counter. Oh, never mind. He breaks the grip.
Hooked up.
and plants Matt Hardy. Well, Matt Hardy had Hanson down. He already had. Now, oh. Okay. The athleticism from Matt there. Could have got back into this match, but maybe not anymore. Hanson with a Beal. Right hands. And now against the ropes.
He's looking a little wobbly, guys. Michael, his legs look like they're about to
Powerbomb. Oh, off the ropes and into a setup powerbomb by Hanson. Creative move. And it almost got the trick done to Hardy. Needs to recuperate here. Wise move from the Logan one. Ring experience. But every time Matt Hardy tries something in this match, Hanson is able to, well, stop it. But Matt Hardy blocking the kick, but Hanson cartwheeling and the clothesline. Okay. I thought Hanson might have had the match right there. The kick, but it wasn't to be because Hardy was able to avoid it. Now Hanson going up top. Oh dear. Watch out, Matt. And he did. He was aware. He was aware of the situation. Matt Hardy. Spinning heel kick. Elbow to the back.
As he sentences his opponents to deletion.
Will Hanson be deleted here? Matt Hardy going for a cover and the kick out. It would have been a shocker, definitely.
Big elbow when this guy's on.
You can probably amount of punishment that both these men have done to each other. Side effects.
Can he finish him? And the cover for the win. This is it. There's not a person in this arena who thought that
Hanson just getting out of the side effect.
Matt Hardy, big move.
But now Matt Hardy.
He's not going to go
Twist of
quietly.
fate. Blocked by Hanson. Thank you, Jesus Spare. 1, 2, 3 for the follow. Boston Crab now by Hanson.
Hanson just barely got
Matt Hardy's going to be in a world of pain.
Oh, and he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked.
Matt Hardy.
I guess not.
Able to fight out. Right hand by Hanson. And Matt Hardy. Drop toe hold. And got stunned Hanson here because Matt Hardy now still in control. The elbow avoided by Hanson. Oh, I think he was looking for a spinning clothesline, but Hardy's put back into the corner. Do I do pay-per-views? Yeah, I do. I've got Backlash coming up in a few shows. Kick down by Matt Hardy. Now to the legs. Mario do whatever he can to keep the giant oak tree that is Hanson on the mat for a count of 3.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Sitting out on the leg.
Pressure's in. Cinched in. Nowhere to go. He's in a very bad way here.
Hanson can't seem to get back into this match.
Well, on the plus side, he's not the only
Matt Hardy
one in that ring struggling
has been
for
awoken.
air right now. Oh, he turns it around. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Every time
He gets it
now
with
Hanson tries to get back in this match, Matt Hardy seems to have the better of him. Now the other War Rider busted open as Hanson now bleeding. Woken Matt. DDT to Hanson. I don't think this is how the War Rider expected this match to go.
How are these superstars even still going?
Matt Hardy still recovering, but so is Hanson. Hanson trying to get back to his feet. And he does, and coincidentally before Woken Matt. I wonder what was Matt doing something? I don't know if that was a recovery or if he was trying to channel something there. Whatever happened, it didn't work.
Oh no.
Because now Hanson has got Matt Hardy in a precarious position on the top rope.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
And Woken Matt needs to try and get out of this. But will he be able to? Superplex by Hanson. Holy mole. Now Hanson. He's going to go for it again. Ah, this time Hardy was equal to it with the right hand. 2 suplexes in a row would have surely killed the Woken one. Not killed him, but like put him down for a count.
Showing some quickness there.
Quickness by Hanson. And there's the slam.
I almost wrote him off earlier.
Hanson plants Hardy. 3 count by the referee.
He wants no part of the outside.
Will Woken Matt Hardy be able to fight out of this one? Hanson with a cover.
This could do it. 2 gets the shoulder up. Wow.
Are
What's
you?
it going to take?
What is this
With all the
man?
damage done, you
I know he's
have to
Woken,
wonder
but
how
like,
much more it'll take.
how awake is he? Somehow awake enough to kick out the Michinoku driver after Hanson delivered it to the outside.
I don't know about you guys,
Hanson with a dominating headlock, just trying to keep Matt Hardy worn out.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It's hard to keep a Woken one
He's done playing.
worn out. Busted crab by Hardy.
Is he done?
Will Hanson have the power to break out?
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got
These
no
2
quitting
teams
in him,
tearing,
Cole.
well, not tearing anything of each other, just destroying each other, dismantling each other before their match.
On, he dodges out of the way.
What shape will that leave him in
Boy, he is rolling.
for backlash?
He's fighting back
Spinning
here.
kick blocked.
Expected nothing less, Cole.
And a side effect by Hardy.
But can
Another
he-
cover.
He goes for the cover.
And
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Wow. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Hanson just immediately kicking out of a side effect. And now he's calling up Matt Hardy.
The end is near for him. Great job.
Spinning
escaping,
kick blocked
trying to
again.
turn this thing around.
Oh dear.
Look out, down he goes. And he might not get back up.
Oh man, right to
Hanson
the
in trouble.
Extend your elbow.
It might be cliche.
Twist of
but
fate
it's true
attempt
here.
by Hardy.
Till it's
Spinning
over.
round
Oh, boy.
into the kick.
This one's over, guys.
And now Hanson
Look out.
looking
look
to
out.
end this.
Could be it. Nasty drop. Wow,
Shoulder
I'm just as
breaker
surprised
by
as you guys
Hanson.
are.
The spinning kick followed by the shoulder breaker. Surely Woken Matt Hardy is not getting up from that. I wouldn't bet against it though, to be honest with you. Cover though.
Down.
2, 3.
And Hanson evens the score back to square one as far as momentum goes.
We're going to be hard pressed to see
A victory for
better
Jeff
match
Hardy,
than
but
that.
a victory for Hanson.
These superstars
Gives
getting as
both
good
teams a
as they
victory
got,
apiece
and these
in
fans
singles
got their
competition
money's
heading
worth
into
in
their
the arena.
championship match at Backlash.
I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while.
Every time that spinning kick was
He's gonna
attempted,
wanna
Matt
make
Hardy
sure
seems
he
to have a counter
saves
for it.
every minute of
And then
this
it got to the
match for his
point
personal highlight
where Hardy
reel,
couldn't
because
counter
he
it.
was
He
on
took the full brunt of the kick.
Here's your winner,
And then the shoulder breaker.
Impressive victory.
And you
Oh,
just
the shoulder
know
breaker.
the
I
rest of the card is
forgot what the name of it is.
wondering how
Basically, Hanson brought down his shoulder, drove him down, and got the victory.
Stay tuned for more great action.
War chant ringing out now. And up next, we've got Batista versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley to see who will face Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship at Backlash. To get a pinfall or submission because it's an elimination match, Corey, you dumb smoker. Don't know if you saw the script, but it's going to be elimination style, as always with Fatal 4-Ways. Anything above a triple threat, said it already today, anything above a triple threat is an elimination match. So I'm going to go for the wild card in this bunch and see if I can, I don't know, get a championship match. He's got to go through a lot here. Starting with the animal. Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Batista and Roman Reigns.
Look who's
Dean
here.
Ambrose's United States Championship run is going to get off
The
to a difficult start.
Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C.
Now we've just heard an update.
290 pounds.
Dean Ambrose says as soon as he doesn't get to pick his opponent, he's picking the stipulation, and that the match for the United States Championship at Backlash will be no holds barred.
WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie
His
schedule to
playground.
return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect. You have to respect
Dean
the
Ambrose
animal.
wants a no holds barred match. I mean, do you really want to give any of these men, any of these monsters, no holds barred? I think Dean Ambrose would have been better off just leaving it as a singles match, really, just a normal match for the United States Championship, and now he's got a no holds barred match. I suppose weapons could help, but of course weapons will help these men as well. I don't know what the plan is for Ambrose. I don't know if he has a plan. But that's not a point. Ambrose isn't, well, I guess he's kind of the focus tonight, but the main focus is to see who he will face. And here comes the almighty Bobby Lashley. He came back to dominate.
You talk about power. You talk about
Will he come back to win United States Championship gold? He's already held the US title before, also former Intercontinental Champion.
Weighing in at 273
Never been world champion, although he definitely has potential to be, or at least never been world champion within WWE. Will he be able to dominate this match and get a title shot for Backlash? I'm in agreement that all the losers in the quarterfinals, that sounds really mean, all the people who didn't win in the quarterfinals would get a redemption chance, because all the people in round of 16 got to be in the United States Championship match. I guess the quarterfinals probably should have it should be fatal 5-way really at Backlash, but I already got one of them, so maybe a contendership match instead. The winner will face Ambrose. I'm just rambling on right now, to be honest. I don't even know if this is making any sense anymore, but anyway, here comes the monster among men, the third man in this fatal 4-way elimination match, Braun Strowman. And if you're Dean Ambrose and Braun Strowman wins, why would you want a no holds barred match against him? He will just tear you apart. Like, no shit, he will tear you apart.
Absolute force of nature, terrifyingly powerful.
Hey, Michael, remember that time he threw you around?
To be honest, if I'm Dean Ambrose, I don't want to face any of these men. He's already been for a 8-pack challenge to win the damn thing, and now he's got to defend it at Backlash. If I was Dean Ambrose, I'd be complaining. Anyway, here comes the final man, and this would make an intriguing match. His former Shield brother, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was to win this fatal 4-way with a mini Shield reunion of sorts. Obviously, we can't have the full shebang because Seth Rollins is on SmackDown. But a no holds barred match between two former brothers does have a certain appeal to it.
He's not a good guy, he's not a bad guy, he's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputable.
So after this, of course, we've got one more match. Main event to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the Universal Championship. That'll be between Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe.
Well into the future.
Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence.
And it's looking likely that this will be another 2-hour episode.
WWE, if you think you can stop me, try.
Roman Reigns. I was looking at the other times, times of the other matches is what I'm trying to say, and at this point I think we're about an hour 25 in, so it might Dependent on how quick these next two matches are, it might exceed 2 hours again. Maybe not an hour 25, maybe an hour 30. I don't know where we are, but that doesn't matter. What matters now is one of these men will go on to face Dean Ambrose, and it's just about finding out who it's going to be. Okay, Roman Reigns out the gate immediately, but he is carrying an injury after that match with Samoa Joe. So Roman Reigns in trouble immediately. Right hand by Lashley. If you're any of these other three competitors, you want to work on that body like Lashley's doing, that full Nelson slam. Concentrate maybe getting Roman Reigns out first due to the injury. Braun wanted to fight Lashley there, but Lashley continued to go on to Roman Reigns. Now Batista back in. Batista and Braun in the ring. Lashley and Reigns outside the ring, and Dean Ambrose is going to be watching this, wondering why he bothered winning the US title. Lashley and Reigns tearing chunks out of each other, as is Strowman and Batista. And that could be a dream match down the line, just have as a one-on-one. Braun, Strowman and Batista. Batista signing a 1-year contract for Raw. He has an option, of course, to extend that at any point, but if he doesn't, I guess then that's his decision at the end of the day, and the almighty Bobby Lashley. I'm not getting a favourable reaction from the crowd here. Roman Reigns is about to be suplexed on the floor. That's not going to help his body. Although Reigns does block, and then suplex of his own to Lashley. Batista taunting in the ring. Are you surprised? It's Batista. Right hand by Reigns. Clothesline, this time avoided by Lashley. Saw it coming. Neck breaker. There's a problem here now for Reigns. If Lashley continues to work on that body, especially on the outside, Reigns could be out for a bit of time on the injured list. Braun with a cover and a pick up by Batista. Of course, elimination rules apply if you don't know already, if you're just tuning in to this episode of Universe Mode. Elimination rules apply. Last man standing will be victorious. Lashley up top. You don't see Lashley go up top often. Oh, he does deliver a ferocious elbow though to Reigns. Round the shoulder. Reigns is just, if Reigns takes one spear from Lashley or one from Batista or Batista, all these men have moves that target the body as like signature maneuvers, and that for Reigns means that if Reigns gets hit by possibly one of them or maybe even more than one, he could be spending some time out for a while recovering. Military press by Lashley, reversed into his DDT. I think what the word was, DDT by Reigns, and now Reigns cover on Lashley. The fight's out. Pinning off of literally nothing. So Braun, Batista against the barricade. Reigns fighting back into this match. Clothesline. Superman punch into the cover on Lashley. Lashley, a 2 count. Oh dear, this is not how Lashley wanted this match to go. Roman Reigns has just fought back into it. Lashley could be on the receiving end of a spear very, very soon. Or maybe right now. Oh, the spear. Literally no room for Lashley to counter. Beat what? Reigns in disbelief going for another cover. And Lashley fights out again. How was Lashley got out with a spear and then been able to kick out again? The almighty to be an almighty task to take down. Another cover by Reigns. In disbelief that Lashley won't stay down. Remember these two go back a little bit. Back in 2018, Extreme Rules had a match. Lashley victorious in it. Of course, they had a rematch on Raw to see who'd face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which Reigns was victorious in. Roman Reigns just, I don't know what he's thinking now, because he's hit his home run shot and Bobby Lashley didn't stay down. Speaking of home run shots, Batista's looking to come in and hit his home run shot. Oh, Batista wants Roman by the looks of it. Braun Strowman recovering on the outside. Oh, big boot by Roman Reigns, who goes straight back to Lashley. Lashley can't put any fight into this match here. He's getting destroyed. Now Braun coming in. Another cover on Lashley. Another kick out, and now Braun waiting over Reigns, although Reigns is just fighting everyone off. Reigns just able to get, well, to get like everyone down, I guess. Right hand. What? Batista bomb. I didn't even notice Batista had a Batista bomb. And like, are you, what is this man made of?
He's still in this. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Slam by Lashley. Back up, ref. No, Lashley lining up for the spear. How was, my question is, how was Lashley to have not only a spear, Batista bomb as well, and he's a, I don't know, to be honest with you. Bobby Lashley's just taken out the animal. This is a showcase showing of the moment for Lashley, who's now got a chair.
Usually don't end very pleasantly. That'll hinder your modeling career.
He gets raised with a chair and Strowman.
Shows no mercy.
And it is no DQ, he can do what he likes. I just don't know how Lashley has managed to overcome Batista bomb and a spear, and he's eliminated Batista.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me,
Lashley took Aleister Black last week to the limit, and now he's gonna take both, well, I guess all three of these men to the limit. He has so far. He's destroyed Roman Reigns, although Roman Reigns did fight back for a little while, hitting the, I don't know what's going to keep Lashley down, to be honest with you, because the spear and the Batista bomb have not worked. Maybe a power slam from Braun? I don't know. Roman Reigns being thrown back into the ring now by Lashley.
Such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems perfectly logical. Targeting the stomach.
Boot by Strowman, and now Roman Reigns. Samoan drop to Strowman. Reversal. Suplex. And a claw now by Reigns.
Is he done?
Working on the arms of Lashley. Power game might not be able to factor in for Lashley as much as he likes, but he's able to fight out. And why is Braun quick recovering when it's an elimination match? I don't know, but Reigns trying to get Lashley, but Lashley, I don't know what he's taking, but it's working. Reigns plants Lashley. Clothesline to Braun. Lashley on the outside now. I'm not sure what's happening to Lashley in this match, because he's just fought out of everything.
This has been a battle.
They're finally getting some recovery time on the outside. He's eliminated the animal. And now it could come down to Reigns and Lashley.
He's got the shoulders down. Two. How does he keep doing this?
Braun kicks out of the spear as well. Maybe the spear isn't quite what it used to be from Roman Reigns. I don't know.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa, Strowman
And Lashley happy to let both of these men iron out their issues. Smart move by the Almighty. Braun Strowman looking for a superplex on Reigns. And now Lashley catching Braun. How can he lift Braun like that? A man of Braun's size. Stalling suplex. Plants Braun. And now Bobby Lashley's got Braun lined up for a spear. And that's two men. Lashley is taken down. Lashley's put on a hell of a show. He took out Batista. And he took out Braun just there. Superman punch over from Reigns might take out Lashley. No, it won't. Lashley still defiant. Roman Reigns power bombs Lashley. If you're Roman Reigns and your opponent's kicked out of one of your finishers already, what are you trying to do to take him down? Another one attempted anyway. And now Lashley. Knee to the head of Roman in the military press. Into the slam. And that might be all for the big dog.
He's got to be running on empty at this point. Wow, if you want to beat Roman Reigns, you've got to finish the job. No quit in that superstar.
Clothesline by Reigns.
I didn't realize he had such a glass.
Reigns and Lashley battling out. See who will face Ambrose. Michinoku driver by Reigns into a cover.
He's got him covered. Dug down deep.
Who will face Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship at Backlash? Lashley powering Reigns up and planting Reigns on the knee. No favours there to the body. And now the exclamation point. Doing this just to hurt Reigns a little bit more on the body. The Dominator. Reigns just kicked out the Dominator. With his body the way it is, I don't even know how he's physically managed to do that. Spine buster. And now Reigns looks like he's in even more trouble. Lashley plants Reigns again. And there was a warning that Reigns shouldn't compete in this match tonight due to how his injury was, but he's Roman Reigns, he's not going to back down. Maybe he should have done. Lashley seems to be on another planet tonight, in form like nobody's seen. He came back to dominate. He's dominated Batista. He's dominated Braun. He's given a Dominator to Roman, and Roman kicked out, but he's just trying to become a champion. And he's just working on Roman Reigns' body. And if you're Roman Reigns, how much more can you physically take of this? If you're Roman Reigns, how much more before you give up? Although it is Roman Reigns. Will he give up is the real question if we're talking about Roman Reigns. Reigns unable to counter anything that Lashley's throwing at him right now. The ref might have to stop this. Might have to reward Lashley by stopping the match. Give Lashley the title match. Because Reigns won't give up and Lashley won't let up. Literally at this point, I think it's just a matter of time. But Reigns is fighting back. A shoulder tackle. Lashley rolling out. These men, these four men have beaten the hell out of each other. Only one can go on to Backlash show and fight Dean Ambrose. Will it be Reigns or will it be Lashley? I can't even tell you right now. Reigns is putting in a hell of an effort though. Lashley just angrily stomping Reigns. And Reigns with no comeback to it, although he does manage with uppercut. Reigns catching, or being caught by Lashley, I should say. Now, some more work to the body by Lashley, just showing off once again, holding Reigns up. He done this to Braun already. The delayed vertical suplex. That's got to do it, surely.
He's going for the pin. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Roman Reigns just powering out of that pin attempt.
Taking that kick as it was nothing. And now, backbreaker. Superman punch delivered again. Lashley out again. Right hand. And Roman Reigns wants to face his former Shield brother. And he could do that right now. He hits his spear. But he doesn't. And Lashley counters into yet another Dominator. Roman Reigns has to stay down, surely. Roman Reigns cannot get out from this in the condition that he's in. And he doesn't. Bobby Lashley just put on the display of a lifetime. Bobby Lashley has put on his best performance that I think I've ever seen. Not only did he eliminate Batista, not only did he eliminate Braun Strowman, but he eliminated Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley eliminated everyone in this match. And if, I mean, if he does any of this to Dean Ambrose, we're going to have a new United States champion.
Just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Bobby Lashley just, I don't know what happened to Lashley in that match, but he just had the best showing he's ever had.
Just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Credit to Roman Reigns for fighting in, especially with that injury. There's one too many shots delivered by Lashley.
There's good.
Bobby Lashley kicked out of countless Superman punches. A spear from Reigns, I'm pretty sure. Batista bomb. Braun couldn't get the power slam off, although I don't even know if the power slam would have kept this man down tonight. I don't think anything would have kept Lashley from becoming the #1 contender. He is back to dominate, and he's shown that in this match. But will he be able to dominate against Dean Ambrose and take home the United States Championship? We'll see at Backlash. But up next, main event, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Winner will face Drew McIntyre for the Universal Championship at Backlash. Okay, here we go with the big main event. We've already seen one semi-final occur, with Drew McIntyre getting the best of Aleister Black. But the question is, who will face Drew McIntyre? Brock Lesnar once again main eventing Raw. I know it's a lot of main events for Brock Lesnar, but he usually doesn't show up if he doesn't get the main event, so you got to keep him happy. And of course, with Paul Heyman.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 290.
Samoa Joe doesn't want to wait. I was about to detail how both these men got to this position, but Joe doesn't want to wait. Jesus Christ. What a start to this main event. It's been chaotic all night. Obviously that's not going to change. Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe brawling up on the ramp. And we're going to need a winner, so they're going to have to get in the ring. They can't just brawl on the ramp the entire time. Samoa Joe cheap shotting Lesnar. Try to get an advantage in this match. Everything Brock tries to do, Samoa Joe seems to have a counter for. Samoa Joe had the showing of his life against Roman Reigns last week. And now that Samoa Joe's done his damage, he's running away. But you don't run away from the beast. Even Samoa Joe should know that. And he's also should know not to be near the ropes around the beast. here we go now. This is Brock's domain. Suplex City being chanted now. And it looks as if Brock is going to deliver Suplex City. But anyway, as I was saying, Brock Lesnar has gone through two big names to get to this point. John Cena and Batista. But Samoa Joe hasn't had the easiest of rides either. Let's take a look at who he defeated, because I actually can't remember. Kurt Angle and Roman Reigns. It's been big names aplenty from both these guys. These aren't the suplexes that Brock Lesnar's used to delivering, but they're the ones he'll deliver for now. Here we go. There's the ones we like to see. I bet Samoa Joe is wishing he didn't do what he had done before. Back again with another German suplex. And this wasn't... I don't think this is how Samoa Joe maybe wanted this match to go. Maybe saw this match going when he was going for the rematch attack. But he's just shifted his weight across on Brock Lesnar now. And I mean, he's going for cover. Brock kicks out. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if Samoa Joe expected that onslaught from Lesnar after the pre-match attack, but now he's getting a match out of Lesnar. Lesnar needs to try and fight back here. This has been the biggest, I don't know really, the biggest showing. I thought Batista put out the biggest fight against Lesnar, but Samoa Joe gutsy enough to attack Lesnar before the match. Might have been a mistake, but I don't know. And we saw Batista succumb to Lashley in that last match. Maybe Batista, I don't know where Batista goes from there, to be honest with you. And Brock Lesnar just suplexing Joe like he's nothing. But do you expect any different from the Beast? Another German suplex. Samoa Joe is feeling the pain now. Maybe not the smartest idea to attack Lesnar from behind. Hey, Joe. Tonight's Raw has been another incredible addition. And I can safely say that the Raw on here, in my opinion, I know it's my universe mode, but in my opinion, is better than the Raw in real life. Joe knocks down Lesnar with an STO. Jesus Christ. I don't know if Joe's pre-match attack will work or won't work, but at the moment, I mean, Brock's been throwing around Joe and it doesn't seem like it's done much effect. The Samoan submission machine. Like I said like a couple of minutes ago, these two have beaten big names to get to this point in the tournament. And after this match, the winner of this will get a Universal title shot. And should they win the match at Backlash, he'll become Universal Champion. So, big stakes on the line here. I don't think Joe will want to show weakness against Lesnar. But we've got his suplex city now, ladies and gentlemen. It might be an early victory for Brock Lesnar. Calling Samoa Joe, well, Samoa Joe started getting straight back up. But it could be an F5, and it could be an early victory here for Brock. Cover off the F5. Maybe should have expected that. How Samoa Joe's been good for a tournament, I maybe should have expected not to stay down for one finisher. He's kicked out of angles, slams, broken out of ankle locks, kicked out of Superman punches and spears. Drive-by kick as well. Ruthless kick from Roman Reigns. Couldn't keep Samoa Joe down. Should have known that one F5 wasn't going to do it. Samoa Joe seems to be able to scout that German suplex every time now. Lesnar can't take Joe to Suplex City the way he wants. Off the ropes now goes Lesnar. Oh dear. Right hand and a back suplex. Brock Lesnar has been doing his usual path of destruction. But Batista almost shocked the Beast, to be honest. And we might be seeing another one here. Another shock. The hands of Samoa Joe, but not if the German suplexes continue like this. Joe, I think Brock was going to go for another German, but Joe able to just power out.
Can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Snap suplex. And really a cover off a snap suplex. Rope saved Lesnar, but I don't think Lesnar needed saving, to be quite honest. I think Joe's one needs saving. Either that or his brain needs examining. I don't know why you would piss off Lesnar when you're facing him. Literally, I don't know what sort of tactic Joe was looking to employ there, but it didn't work.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Clubbing blow to Lesnar's back, and Joe actually is putting up a hell of a fight here.
Hooked him up.
But Lesnar catches Joe on the outside. Joe took a second too long. Now Lesnar happy to deliver German suplexes on the outside as well as on the inside.
Joe is rolling and he doesn't have an answer.
Joe with a counter. Running away from Lesnar again.
Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe.
Well, Lesnar trying to get the feet of Joe, and he does. Hello, RYS. Baby Blue, welcome to the stream. Brock Lesnar, German suplex. Just how he pins off it, but too close to the ropes for Samoa Joe. Another suplex attempt, but Joe managing to club Brock Lesnar again. Snap suplex. And an armbar now by Joe. Is he trying to make the Beast tap? Are you really going to make the Beast tap, do you think, Samoa Joe, if you use all your brain cells? Brock Lesnar just pounds his way out of the submission. I'm looking for people to join my WWE community on Discord. I'm see if you want to join. I don't have Discord, so unfortunately I can't, but thanks for the offer. Headbutt, okay. If that's a headbutt that puts Brock Lesnar open, how hard is Samoa Joe's head? Samoa Joe now just throwing Lesnar around. You don't see Lesnar being thrown around a lot. And Lesnar rolls to the outside. Samoa Joe motioning for Lesnar to come back in. And Lesnar does, but Joe rolls out. Lesnar catches him in a gut wrench suplex. Lesnar can switch up the suplexes. Isn't just one variety from him. Arm drag by Samoa Joe. Lesnar avoids the big boot. Oh boy. We have got a problem here, guys. We've got a huge problem. If your name's Samoa Joe, you've got an incredibly big problem right now. Because Brock Lesnar has you on the top rope and your arms hooked. Suplex off the top. I think Brock Lesnar at this point just wants to bust Samoa Joe open the way that Joe has done to Lesnar. Arm drag. Not sure what Joe's thinking here. Oh, rapid kicks to the head of Lesnar and a cover off him. Look how fast he went to the cover, but look how quick Lesnar kicked out. Samoa Joe now continuing shining wizard against Lesnar. Lesnar looking to escape. Basically, Lesnar really looking to escape anyone, but oh, he had a motive. He's powerbombing Joe on the outside.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. That'll readjust your spine.
Brock just throwing Samoa Joe around now.
Watch Brock Lesnar
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. We used to be a war, but now Brock Lesnar's just taking it to the next level. Sending Samoa Joe through the barricade with a spear tackle and a 6 count. And Brock could legitimately win by count out here, realistically, but you win a semi-final by count out, I don't know really what that makes you. Maybe scared of the opponent. 8 count, 9 count. I just realised Brock Lesnar doesn't have any stamina left. Maybe left it too long now for a pin on Samoa Joe, but we'll give it a go anyway. Samoa Joe with another kick out. Farms car takeover. Joe looking to lift Brock. Not going to happen. Brock looking to lift Joe. It is going to happen. It's a German suplex, and Samoa Joe might have an injured body after this match. Blocked by Joe. If only Joe actually went for a finisher, he might be able to beat Lesnar. Kick out though. On this occasion by the Beast. You might be wondering, why doesn't Samoa Joe go for the muscle buster? Why doesn't Samoa Joe go for the Coquina clutch? I honestly couldn't tell you because I'm controlling Brock Lesnar. Sent on by Joe. Maybe he doesn't feel Brock Lesnar's worn down enough yet. Although again he's going for camel clutch, so the ropes save Lesnar again. I think, well, I don't know if Lesnar would have got out personally, but Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar tearing the house down here. Samoa Joe's thinking, what can I do to defeat Brock? Not let Brock get up and attack on the outside, but Joe equal to it. Brock shifting the weight. And this is where you don't want to be if you're Samoa Joe on the outside with a Brock Lesnar who can do literally anything to you. And if you're Drew McIntyre watching on to see who you'll face the Universal title, why would you want to? Why would you even want to face either of them? Why would you just want to forfeit and give one of these guys a title? These guys are tearing stripes. I don't know the word. What I'm trying to say is basically they're destroying each other. I'm trying to think of good phrases, and I can't remember how the phrases go. Alright. Oh.
I can't believe this one's still going on,
Oh.
the beating that's been delivered.
This could be over here. Samoa Joe has got Brock Lesnar. I was talking about why doesn't he go for the muscle buster. He's going for the muscle buster.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Samoa Joe could be on his way to Universal Championship gold.
His shoulders are down. 2. And he gets
Not just yet. Brock Lesnar kicking out the muscle buster. Dragon Sleeper by Samoa Joe.
Is he done?
Will Joe be able to tap out the Beast? Absolutely not. Look at these knees.
Not a moment too soon, Cole.
Suplex again by Lesnar. You should know by this point, Joe, that you're not going to tap out the Beast. Back into the middle of the ring now, and haymakers once again to Joe.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
I don't know if Brock Lesnar will be satisfied until he busts open Joe. There we go. Some blood now.
Always explode when they have the chance.
Brock Lesnar picking up the submission machine from Samoa for Suplex City.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Now dragging him to the center of the ring. And I think if you're anyone who watches wrestling, you know what's coming up next. Brock Lesnar, blood trickling down his face. Samoa Joe in position for the F5.
Now it's time to capitalize.
And Brock Lesnar will face Drew McIntyre for the Universal Championship at Backlash.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one. These superstars gave
and holy balls, Samoa Joe put up as much of a fight as Batista did, maybe even more of a fight. Hit the muscle buster, but couldn't keep Lesnar down. Suplexes aplenty, F5s aplenty, and even a spear for the barricade. Eventually Samoa Joe stayed down. Brock Lesnar, what fighting shape is he going to be in for Backlash? Both Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar bleeding tonight. They're hurt, but they're going to fight each other. But that's going to be the end of episode 16 of my WWE 2K19 Universe mode. I'll see you next time for some SmackDown Live.